Hey, what's going on? We're live from the new B&B podcast studio with my main man, Tyler. What's up?
What's up?
Tyler, put your microphone up to your mouth.
Why did it just cut out like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah. We're working out the kinks here. We're on YouTube. If you want to check out the full video here, see our new backdrop. Still a work in progress. I think when did you finish this, Tyler? Like Friday? Friday. It's Wednesday. Okay, the next week. So fresh, new. Let me work out the kinks. As you guys know, I don't have to preach to the choir here, but I haven't been podcasting in a little bit. So I have to work out all the kinks, learn this stuff again. But we got the mini blower. We got the mini X-Mark mower. We have a train horn. I will not kill your ears and do the train horn right now. But maybe check out the video. We'll do it at the end maybe. Tyler.
Can I just say something?
Say it.
Okay, so I feel like I'm about to fly a airplane.
Oh yeah.
Right now with these headphones and this mic on.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
You like it?
It's different.
I have to get another one of these headphones. I actually like these ones better. You can move your head around and you don't have this microphone in the way. I ordered one and it did not fit into this board. So whatever. If you saw the camera right now, you'd be like, man, you guys worked a whole winter and spent how much money on this? And I went to get the tripod out and it literally didn't have the mounting bracket for the camera. So I tied a Joby pod onto a tripod for my camera. It's a mess. I ordered one just now. But I wanted to talk about a few things. Obviously, haven't podcasted in a little while. And a lot's happened. A lot has happened in the last 6 months that I probably haven't podcasted. So we're going to do a little update here. We got Tyler. It's a little rainy today. Pretty easy little week. Probably the next week and a half before the grass really starts growing here. So I'm like, hey, Tyler, we're going to do some podcasts. Tyler, let's talk about the basement. I know you have a little, you've spent a ton of time down here over the last 4 or 5 months, but I want to talk about really how it started. It was like a junk hole, like a legit junk hole. And now it's a really nice, comfortable basement. The kids love it. I love it. And we're able to make awesome content down here.
Yeah, honestly, if you look at pictures and videos before till now what it is, it's honestly unbelievable. And I've never done a basement, I've never done anything like this, and it was such a great learning experience just to even get knowledge from it and to figure out how things go. Because I'm always open for options on learning new things and different skill sets.
Yep.
That's what you want to call it?
Yeah.
But it was a big task.
It's so funny. I saw somebody on my neighborhood Facebook page last night, and they said, we're looking for quotes, estimates to remodel our basement. All we need, this is what they said. I laughed with Natalie. I'm like, it said, all we need is some rough in work, drywall work, and painting. Oh, and flooring. And I go, that's what I thought. That's literally what I thought. I'm like, Tyler, just hang up some drywall. We're going to throw some paint, and then I'll have somebody come carpet. This is what I said in November. We didn't know. We had no clue. I'm like, Tyler, dude, easy. It's already got studs. Just hang some drywall. We'll get somebody to do the carpet, and that's it. Done. And it's so beyond that.
I knew it was going to be a task, but it was a lot more than I actually anticipated. The way you were describing it, you were just all right, we're going to do these 4 things and then we're done.
Yeah.
And it turned into
a newbie. That's what you think.
Bucket list of 100 things that we had to get done.
How many times did the list change?
A lot.
I mean, you go into a house and you just think, you got drywall, paint. That's about it.
Trim.
And it's so beyond that. I mean, every little thing. So we have, you had to make 3 soffits. I call them boxes. I mean, it's a box, right? To cover up different things in the basement. Right here, we had a pipe sticking out that just, it couldn't be redirected. I think it was for a spigot or something outside.
Yeah, one was like the water spigot that ran down to the copper fitting, went
Yep.
straight out, and then one was, I believe, for your upstairs appliance, like wastewater or whatever.
Yep. The huge one was in the ceiling where all the electricity, the wires.
Ventilation, the I-beam.
Oh my gosh. It's huge and it looks really nice. But I mean, how many 2x4s do you think that was?
Probably 2, 4, 6, 8. Probably 10 2x4s total.
Dude. Yeah, at least. I mean, that is a structure. I mean, long ways.
Probably more because I added braces into it too.
Yeah. I mean, every little thing we went through. Let me just stop right here real quick. Listen, if this is getting boring, first off, bear with us. We're getting back into podcasting. But later in this podcast, we want to update you on the basement a little bit. We're going to be talking about our lawn care business. We have some new mowers. We have 2 new commercial mowers coming. We actually bought a mower. We got a killer deal on this mower. You'll never find this deal. Midwinter, just like surprise, this opportunity came around and I'm like, let's go get it. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We're going to finish with this update on the basement. If you're new to listening to B&B Lawn Care, subscribe, B&B Lawn Care on YouTube, at BB Lawn Care KC on TikTok, Instagram, podcast app, iTunes, anything. Shoot us a follow. Check out thestripenation.com. We've got discount codes for tons of awesome products. BB10 saves you 10%. Goes back to supporting the podcast and the channel. We appreciate it. Anyways, let's get back to this soffit. I mean, how long did that take? Weeks. And it's just like this one little part of the basement. Just to do the ceiling.
You would look at something and say the ceiling. You would think that would be such an easy task and quick, and like you could do it in no time. It actually does take the longest out of other certain things. Like,
because over the last 15 years, people put
boxes.
screws in the walls and wires, and we had to redirect wires through the rafters. I mean, it was like crazy just to be able to prep the ceiling to put drywall up there. Took a week
to run the electrical for the lights that we put in, and then the walls aren't straight. I mean, believe it or not, like,
yeah,
the walls of the house,
like the studs.
The studs they didn't put in straight at all, which is how things go. And I mean, you just have to work around that to make what you're doing look good.
Yeah, and then we had another soffit over there. It's tiny. You probably wouldn't even notice it, if you came down here. But there was like a weird concrete corner, and another spigot going outside, and so it's only like 2 or 3 2x4s thick in depth.
I think that one took like 2 1/4 2x4s.
Yeah. And so that one's painted black against our black accent wall, so you can't really notice it a lot. It's just crazy. I feel like 2-3 weeks ago, if you saw a picture of it today, you would not believe it.
Well, you wouldn't believe it, because actually this corner right here, they can't see it, but like that corner where it like keeps going straight right here above the door before you go upstairs, that used to not be there. And it doesn't look like it was ever, like, it looks like it was there before.
Yep.
But it's crazy to think that was not like that.
It is.
And
That's
it's
what I'm
just
saying.
straight all the way across.
Yeah. Tyler did an excellent, excellent killer job. Next winter, we're going to start B&B contracting.
No.
But, I mean, it really is. It's the thing about podcasts. First off, to Naylor Taliaferro, the lawn care rookie, Paul Jameson. I got sent one morning a podcast from Mr. Producer. He said, "Listen to today's podcast." And they were joking on me about podcasting and how you have to be consistent. I agree. Like anything with social media, if you're posting on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, consistency has always been key, and it is always key. Like I was listening to something about the Instagram algorithm. It changes all the time. And this most recent update was they want you to post 2 times a day, and that will boost your algorithm. It used to be like 6 times a day or something weird, but I'm pretty sure it was 1 or 2 times a day. They just want you consistently every single day. So yes, I totally agree, but it was one of those things where I just could not like put the kids down for a nap or something and then go get all my podcast gear and set it up in the kitchen table and do a podcast. It's too hard for me, right? And anything that is just too complex and takes too many moving parts, it's like your business, right? Like when we were trying to go out and mow and then midday go do a mulch job, you know, you have to totally switch equipment, trailers. Then you're like, you get to the job and you're like, "Oh, did you get the pitchfork?" "No, it's in the garage." And it's like the actual task of doing the mulch job was only a part of the time of you running around trying to collect all of the different tools. And so like weekly mowing, it's like you just have to have every single thing on that trailer and go, because you could be so unorganized and you could spend 2 hours a day just locating and going to collect tools. So I needed a dedicated spot to do podcasts, to do videos. Everything's already here. I click a button, start, and we're off to the races. So I know they were jacking with me. I've been good buddies with them forever. But yeah, I already know. I see it. I like the jokes. I just wanted to give them a shout out. So we're here now. We've worked super hard. And we're starting up podcasting again. All right, Tyler, what was the hardest part and what was the easiest part of the basement?
The hardest part, I don't really know. I mean,
sanding was definitely the longest process.
Sanding was probably like the most drawn out.
You could sand for a year. I mean, it's just never going to be finished.
It would be mudding and sanding everything.
Yeah.
Taping. I wouldn't say that's the hardest, but it was the most time consuming, I should say. I wouldn't really say there was much of a hard.
I thought the ceilings, I mean, we had 3 people down here in a big old drywall jack, but it would be impossible to do it one man with no jack.
And I see videos all the time of people climbing up a ladder with a 8-foot long piece of drywall, putting it on the ceiling, and I just like not even anywhere close to that skill.
I saw a guy, he had it in the middle of, like, on his head.
Yeah.
And he went up there and he put all of the screws in the middle, and then it fell on him and like split in half. We went through so much drywall. We went through a ton of material, honestly. Like this stage that we're on, here's the story behind it. First off, it gives a dividing part of like my studio setup, right? Like it divides the room, but it's not really that thought out. What it actually is there were pipes sticking out of the ground. It was roughed in for a bathroom. And this is more important. This is the whole reason we did the basement, is a lot more important than a bathroom to me. So the next person that owns this house, I'm like, I'll leave it able to be a bathroom. We'll just build a stage on top of it. So the pipes are still there, but we're just sitting above them basically. And this thing took probably $1,000 in wood just to build this.
Yeah, plywood and 2x4s are expensive.
Yeah, and because you would build it, you built it, and then it was like you would walk and then it would wave in the middle. So you had to build braces the other way.
Supports into, yeah.
It was a thing, man. Like every little process was like just new hurdles, new things. The doors really just went in on Thursday.
They did.
So it was like, it looked like it just went from unfinished to finish like quick. It was crazy. Yeah.
I want to touch on one thing that you mentioned earlier about how when you go, like, when you're mowing during the day and then you go from doing a mulch job, I feel like we should set up a thing to where, like, the open trailer is dedicated for all that, to where you already have the wheelbarrow, all the tools you need.
Yeah.
You have all the tools you need on that trailer, and they always stay on that trailer, and then all the mowing stuff obviously stays in the enclosed. So then that way, all we have to do is just swap swap trailers.
Yeah.
And you just back in, drop one trailer, come over and get the other one, and you already have all the tools that you need, and you don't have to be sitting here running around trying to figure out what tools you need and having to backtrack and waste even more time than is necessary.
I need to find a good like holder to mount on the side for like pitchforks, shovels.
I've seen some.
Things like that. I think Equipment Defender might make them.
They do.
Yeah, I need that. Let's talk about, real quick, Tyler bought an enclosed trailer this year. For years, I didn't really have a definite answer on open trailers versus enclosed trailers. But if you're mowing, I don't think I'll ever go back to an open trailer for mowing.
Well, because we're kind of in the same boat here, because you have an open trailer, I have an open trailer, you have an enclosed and an open trailer too. So they go hand in hand. For more mulch type stuff or whatever, you would prefer an open trailer, obviously, unless you have a dump truck or a little dump bed, then
yeah,
that doesn't matter anyways. But for like storage purposes and keeping your equipment out of the weather and the climate, and just that way, I don't know how to put it. You can also lock it up. It's like
we're out of space. I need space. Like that trailer is loaded because I don't have anywhere else to put it. You know, I agree with you, and that's what I always said as well. But I almost think that having a dump bed on your truck and an enclosed trailer for your equipment is the ultimate setup. And I just let's get rid of the open trailer, because how much mulch can you actually transport on an open trailer? Like build sides on it, yeah. But if you're doing a small job that needs a dump bed, we can hold like 2 yards in the back of the truck. Anything over that, we'll just pay for the delivery, or the customer will pay for the delivery. If it's 8, 10, 20 yards of mulch, we're not going to be, cameling it back and forth from site one, right? We'll just pay a one or two time delivery. I think they can carry like 10 yards each, right? So if it's 20 yards, we'll just pay the $80 2 times and just work and get it done a lot quicker than just going back and forth with a trailer.
So one part I am going to kind of disagree with you on is getting rid of the open trailer. I wouldn't get rid of it because if you say you do a big mulch job that's 20 yards,
Yeah.
then you would use the open trailer to go pick up a dingo or any other piece of equipment to help you with the mulch job.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
that's not going to fit in your enclosed. And even if it does, you'd have to take all your mowing equipment out and everything.
Yeah.
You just put that in there. So then you would interrupt your separation of having one thing set for this and then the other trailer set for this
That's true.
task.
I like that.
You'd waste time unloading things and swapping. And
I'm just going to try to keep my open trailer running forever and not buy another one.
oh, your trailer's good.
It's a little rough though. Like the silver of the wheel like has all came off and now it's just like a
It's
rusty.
a work trailer.
I saw a Spencer's Lawn Care. They like painted their wheels. I want to paint my wheels
We can do that.
black or something maybe.
Or you could get aftermarket ones like your enclosed.
I don't know.
You can just use some spray paint.
we're more spray paint folks over here. Let's talk about this deal that we got. This deal we got. Tyler prefers a certain brand mower. Okay. And I'm like, Tyler, I'll get that for you. He wants to run a certain mower. I'm going to get that mower for him. So, I got a text. Okay. I got a text from Lawson. And he said,
Now,
all the information about this. Okay. What?
well,
What?
to interrupt here because there was two.
Okay.
technically,
Yeah, you're right.
Because I bought one aside from the deal that we got. We still got a good deal too
Yep.
on that one, but
Are you hearing a little twitch noise?
yeah.
What's going on? I thought we were podcast professionals.
I thought so too.
Hmm.
It's gone now. It's barely still there.
I hope you guys don't hear that. I'm trying to fix it. We're working here. Okay, go ahead.
I don't hear it. Okay. I don't know where we were.
We got two
Oh, we did.
crazy deals.
Yes. Well, 3 if you're counting the trailer.
We're just deal people over here, boy. Okay, so Tyler got the same brand mower for like cheap, crazy cheap. A little bit older of a mower,
A lot of hours, but it runs good.
but it works good. It's my favorite version of this brand mower.
That might give it away.
I've had a couple of them,
That's gonna give it away.
but then this deal came across literally like a couple days later, and
I actually think the next day
yeah,
because we did the deal with mine, and then you came down here when I was working on the basement, and you're like,
should we buy another one?
We have a whole nother deal that we are trying to sort out here, and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, so the guy, he ran a lawn care business local. He passed away, and his wife was selling the business, selling everything. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's hear more information about the mower or whatever. I don't even remember what I paid. I think it was $4,000.
You paid,
4,000?
I believe so, because you paid 15 for the trailer and
I think it was
35 for the mower.
Okay. So
$3,500 for the mower, and it has a brand new engine on it.
brand new engine on it.
Probably not even 50 hours on
I'm
it.
like,
I mean, it literally looks out of the box.
could you pass that up? How? You can't pass that up. In today's day and age, I saw, I don't know, some of these prices on these lawn care pages. I mean, just a regular mower that you would, I think it was like a Tiger Cat 2, was like $13,500. All these mowers are no longer $7,500, $8,500. Like they are getting up into 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This mower is only $24.99. We got a little Exmark radius, it says, but it looks like a Laser Z. And Exmark, when they brought my Laser Z last year, they brought me this. They brought the kids these. And I'm like, I want to put this on the desk. They loved playing with it. They totally broke the other one. But, that's just what kids do. So, yeah, we got some killer deals on some mowers. And I don't think that mower prices are going down. So if we can get some good deals on machines, take care of them, that's probably a really good investment for your business. Like, even though we don't need mowers, if you're getting a mower for $4,000, they're $10,000. It's got a brand new engine.
Well, and the mower itself only had, I think, like 850 hours on it.
Yeah.
Itself, so like the hydros weren't barely broke in, probably.
Yeah.
Depending on what their life expectancy is on those, which are, I'm sure, 2,000, 3,000 hours, probably more.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's got a brand new engine on it. It runs very good, obviously, because I swear the motor looks like it just came out of the box like 2 days ago, and it mowed like 2 yards.
I was going to say something bad. I can't say it. No, I can't say it.
Are you trying to like expose what it is?
No, I was just going to say a joke, but that's disrespectful. I'm not going to do it. Anyways, we have 2 new mowers coming to B&B. We have like so much equipment.
We don't know what to do with it.
I don't know where I'm putting the machines. Like, I'll be honest, we have a machine in the backyard right now. I have nowhere to put equipment. I have to go through and thin out my garage.
We can put it in my garage.
What?
We can put it in my garage.
All right. So we have 2 new mowers coming. We have, I don't know, I think I'm allowed to tell you. I'm excited about it. 1.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Except, I wonder if they make a stand on one. Here soon, I don't know exactly when, we have a new Exmark mower coming. The stand-on Vertex, which I'm super excited about. I don't have an exact delivery date on it, but I'm stoked about it. Super excited. We also have a battery powered. There's been 2 things that I've really asked for from companies. I talk to companies every once in a while, right, about trying out equipment and reviewing them. And I've tried for years to get a robot mower. Nobody will give it to me. I don't know what it is. It's not about anything, but the only conclusion I've come up with is that the technology is not there to be fully exposed to the public. Like, it's so secretive. I don't know what it is. Like, all these companies, they're at Equip Expo. They post it online, but I don't see any out in the field. I've never seen one actually reviewed from an unbiased person. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have asked these I've reached out to every one of these robot mowing companies, and I've never gotten one robot mower. And I don't know. So I'm not really scared robot mowers are taking it over anytime soon, because I don't think the technology is there. Anyways, another thing that I've always wondered about is a battery-powered zero-turn. 3 years ago at GIE Expo, I tried one out. I think it was a mean green, I want to say. And it was wonky. Like the weirdest joke of an experience I've ever... Like, you would hit this button, like it was a lap bar, zero turn, and you would hit this one and it would just jerk you this way. Like, there was zero control. Like, you would just barely hit it and it would zoom and totally twist you way too far. So the responsiveness just was not there. It was just literally like a kid's toy. So I just never really believed in them. then at GIEX or Equip Expo this year, I came across the Ego booth, and I've tried their handheld blower, and it's actually like killer. Like it has a lot of power, okay battery life, but really a lot of power. And this one's like probably 4 years old. So I've always been impressed with them, and I linked up with them, and that's another mower we're getting. Their new e-steer technology. So it's a battery-powered zero-turn with a steering wheel. They had it. I think you could test drive it this year at Equip Expo. I actually didn't get on one. It's just, I can't wait. There's just so much to see at the expo. I can't wait in an hour-long line or whatever it was. So lots of exciting stuff coming down the line. Tons of equipment. Tons of videos. Like, I got a lot of stuff lined up we're excited about, but Tyler, you've been just crushing it down here. Now you're free. Free out in the world.
Oh yeah.
It's been a process, huh?
Just ready for mowing season.
It's almost here. I mean, it's just tons of rain. I mean, we had last year's season really honestly sucked. It started a little late and ended insanely quick. We typically mow. Like, we typically are still driving around checking on yards at Christmas, doing tons of cleanups. This year, it just like halted October time.
Yeah, I mean, like
no grass to mow.
last year, I mean, we didn't get as much rain in the springtime or anything.
Nope.
And we also started later, like you said. And then basically, I think because we didn't get as early and as good of a season at the beginning, it kind of just basically made it cut it off shorter. But the way this year's looking, I think it's going to be pretty good because we've gotten a lot of rain in the last 2 weeks. It's probably rained, I don't know, would you say 5 times?
Yeah, ton of rain. I mean, it's out there
it's
raining
still
right now.
Continuing now, yeah.
Raining all week.
And the grass is already insanely green. And this time last year, it was snowing.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
it'll be a good year.
I'm optimistic. I think we're done with this joke of weather, and I think once that sun comes out, man, we're off. I don't know. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. It's been just a process, man. When did you start the basement? November time frame?
I think sometime in November.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Here we are.
November, and it took us till, I don't even know what day it is.
March, probably 18th?
15th.
March 15th?
Probably before that, because I think it was the 14th. I don't know. Whatever day the Friday was.
Yes, sir. That's what we got today. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed the podcasts. Maybe back. With me, you never know. I'm going to try. We got a lot going on. Tons going on. We're excited about it. Hope you guys are doing well. That's all I got. What else you got, Tyler? We're going to go work on this fence.
Finally.
Literally, it's just, owning a house is just project after project after project after project. I have a sink upstairs that's like dripping water into the cabinet underneath. So like, we haven't used it in a week. I don't know exactly how to fix it. I'm still watching. We had some pickets on our fence that were falling off. So Tyler had to replace a couple 2x4s. The fence is faded and growing algae. So we bought some cleaner. We're going to restain it. Just like, it's one thing after another, man. The yard is not good. I got to work on the yard. I got to remulch the pond.
I mean, it's beautifully green, though.
It is green.
It's beautifully green, but it's kind of patchy.
It's patchy. I seeded it a little bit in the fall. I think I'm gonna have to get some sod. I just want to redo the edges. Like, you guys know, your lawn is always going to be last to be cared for. It's just how it works. That's where we're at. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hope you guys are ready to crush it this year. We're, I would say, Tyler, you keep talking about the new mower. I got to check the camera.
The new mower.
Yeah, bro. Are you excited about the new mowers?
Yeah. I'm
still
excited
a
for the
nerd.
season because this season I feel like it's going to be pretty good. Really good.
Yeah, dude, we got that
The way
rain.
things are starting, yeah. Different mowers, new mowers coming.
I mean, we got mowers. We're going to be mower
Different-
heavy.
Just different equipment.
Yeah. It's fun to.
Rain.
I love trying out new equipment. I'm still like
I do too.
geeked out about it.
It's like a kid in a candy store when you get new mowers.
Now,
basically.
okay, this is running a little long, but I want to talk about this. This is something people don't talk about. The whole, man, that's detailed, huh?
That's what I was, yeah. Very deep.
Let's talk about trimmers. Trimmers are one of those things that it's like once you find something you like, it's hard. Like, we put up with so much crap with the engines on our trimmers. I don't like it. We really do have a lot of problems with them. But everybody likes the feel in the way they run when they're running. I don't know. I've tried Red Max backpack blowers, didn't like it. Tried the trimmer, didn't like it.
I just think Red Max's blowers are just too big.
They're huge. It's
I
clunky.
think
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just feel like it's too big. Like the air filter on it's way too big.
You know what? We're going to start a new podcast because this one's running long, and I have a lot to say about this. So we're clocking out, and I want you guys to look forward to the next podcast. See you, Tyler.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the B&B Lawn Care Podcast. We hope you got some golden nuggets that you can implement into your lawn and landscaping business. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure and leave us a 5-star review. Connect with us on all social media platforms by searching at BB Lawn Care KC. Keep grinding, keep striping, and stay positive out there, friends.